The video you're about to watch will explain how to download, set up, and use the REMORA app. It will also explain the different features of the REMORA app and give you some additional details about how to complete the questionnaires. You can pause the video whenever you wish, and you may want to replay it before having a go at using the REMORA app, or you can try to follow the instructions as we go along.
To download the REMORA app, open the App Store on your phone. Type REMORA into the search bar, then tap on the search icon to find the app. The image shown in the search results should be a purple shark. Next, tap on the button to install and wait for the download to complete. You should now be able to see the REMORA app icon on your phone. You are now ready to set up the REMORA app. The following instructions will explain how to set up the REMORA app on your mobile phone. You will need the following information before you begin. Your REMORA ID. This was given to you in your welcome email from the University of Manchester study team. Your activation code, which is also in the welcome email. Here is an example code. You only need to enter this code once. Please do not share this code with anyone else. Information about your NHS login account, including registered email address and password. The device your NHS login account is registered with to receive a security code, sometimes called a one-time passcode. Once you have the information that you need, open the REMORA app and enter your REMORA ID and activation code. Next, sign in using your NHS login. If a loading circle appears and does not go away, close NHS login and reopen the app. You will be asked to agree to share your NHS login information with REMORA. We need you to do this so that we can link your data to the right patient record. Agree with our privacy policy and end user license agreement. You will need to confirm this so that we can share your data with your doctor. You will only be asked to do this once. Next, you will be asked to allow notifications. We advise you to click yes to this. This means you will receive the reminders to complete your questionnaire. When you first log into the REMORA app using your NHS login, you will be asked if you wish to set up biometric login. To set up biometric login, select Use Biometrics and follow the on-screen instructions. This will use your face or fingerprint ID saved on your device to log in to the REMORA app. This will enable you to log in securely and more easily in the future instead of entering your email address and password every time. You can turn biometric login on or off in settings by selecting or deselecting login with Face ID / fingerprint. If you simply close the app after use, you will be able to log in with biometrics. You are now ready to learn about the different features of the REMORA app and start tracking your symptoms. This part of the video will explain the different features of the REMORA app and how to use them. How to complete the questionnaires will be explained later in this section of the video. On the home page, you will see 3 tiles for the daily, weekly and monthly questionnaires and a logout tile. Along the bottom of the screen, you have the home button. Tapping this will take you back to this page. You also have the My Scores page, the daily diary and the settings icon. When you open the app, the question set that is due to be completed will be in colour and the ones that are not required will be greyed out. On the day you register the app, the weekly and monthly questionnaire tiles will be greyed out until the following day. You will only be able to open the daily tile and answer the questions on the first day. You will be able to submit the daily questions as frequently as you wish. If you have allowed notifications during setup, your phone will sound an alarm when it is time to answer questions. When this happens, open the app by clicking on the notification or simply by opening the REMORA app on your phone. Once you submit the weekly and monthly questionnaires, you will see that you cannot go back and complete these until the next time the questionnaire is due. The My Scores page shows you a graph of your tracked symptoms. Once you have tracked your symptoms for a couple of days, the My Scores will show you some of your symptoms on a graph over time. You can see up to 7 days of symptoms at any one time. When viewing your symptom data on the interactive graphs, you can select up to 3 symptoms to view together per graph. You can view graphs of your symptoms over any time period in the calendar, up to a maximum of 2 weeks. You can press the settings icon to see instructions for using the REMORA app, view the alarm schedule, and access other information like our privacy and accessibility statements. From settings, you can pick alarm schedule to see the preset schedule. You will receive alerts at 12 noon, 3:30 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. depending on the questionnaire type. These times cannot be changed. You can also select instructions for further information about completing the REMORA2 study. During the course of the study, you may be notified that our app has updated and you need to update the version on your device. To do this, open the App Store, locate REMORA and select Update. There are daily, weekly and monthly question sets. The daily questionnaires take around 2 minutes to complete, the weekly around 7 minutes, and the monthly around 10 minutes. Answer questions like this by touching the circle and sliding from left to right until you reach your answer. Answer questions like this by touching the circle next to your answer. Some questions may have default answers selected, so please make sure you double check your response is highlighted correctly before you move to the next question. Answer questions like this by typing a number into the empty box, or by using the plus and minus signs to increase and decrease the number. There is a more detailed explanation of how to count your tender and swollen joints in the next section of the video. Please note, it is really important that when you finish the questionnaire, you press finish. Otherwise, your entry will not be recorded and the questionnaire will appear incomplete on your app home screen. The daily diary allows you to note additional information as you wish. This information is stored only on your device and will not be visible to your clinical team unless you speak about it with your doctor during the appointment. Finally, daily questionnaires must be completed on the day they are requested, and you cannot fill in missed days. However, you will have 3 days to complete weekly questionnaires and 7 days for monthly questionnaires. If you do not complete the questionnaires within the specified window of time, you will be unable to access them. As part of the weekly questionnaire set, you will need to self-examine for tender and swollen joints. You should check your shoulders, elbows, wrists, knees, and some of the joints in your hands as shown here. For guidance on how to complete these questions, please watch our video, How to Self-Examine for Tender and Swollen Joints in Rheumatoid Arthritis, which has been developed in collaboration with our patient partners and is available to watch on the REMORA website. It is important that you understand the following. Your symptom data on the REMORA app will not be viewed by medical personnel between your clinical appointments. This data will only be reviewed by your rheumatology care team at the time of your consultations. This data will not be shared with your GP or any other specialist healthcare providers. If you become unwell during the study, immediately seek help in the normal way.
If you are experiencing any issues, please email or call the University of Manchester research team. They will be available from Monday to Friday to answer any queries you have. You can also ask the research team to put you in contact with a member of the REMORA2 patient support group. All members of the patient support group, like myself, have rheumatoid arthritis and are working alongside the study team.